Hello, everyone. This is Tammy Morrison. It looks like I am live. And for those of you that don't know me, I am a lot of things. I am a best-selling author. I am a writer. I am an energy healer. And now I'm a publisher. So the title of this talk, and it's just going to be very short because I'm not going to be on here long. But the title is What I'm Leaving in 2021. So I know a lot of people are talking about that and talking about, what they're leaving back and not taking it into the new year with them. And we always go through this every year. But I am leaving procrastination and fear. And I say that and I giggle about that because I feel like I say that every year. But this year I feel like I'm serious. So that's one of the reasons why I came on here today, because I was like, do I really want to go on? And then I thought, yeah, because I want to, just share this. What I'm leaving in 2021, procrastination and fear. And if you're on and you haven't given StreamYard permission, then I cannot see your comments because they don't show up on here unless you go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and give them permission to see your comments. Otherwise, I'll see them later on the Facebook page if you're there. Okay, so that being said, I'm leaving procrastination and fear in 2021. I cannot take it to 2022. It's got to go. And so I actually sat down and connected with my spiritual team, with God, with my angels. And I said, I really want to leave procrastination and fear. And that's one way that you can do that. People have all kinds of complicated ways and all kinds of rituals and shit that they want you to do and all kinds of stuff. However, you can just simply say it because we are creators and we create with our mouths. So you can simply say, I'm leaving that here. I'm not taking that with me. It cannot go anymore. It can't go any further. I will not be subjected to those limitations. And that is essentially what I'm saying. Just don't be subjected to the limitations. Take the limitations off. Step outside of the box. I actually just shared that with someone recently. In the DMs. I said, I'm not going to be in a box. They asked me, did I write about certain genres? And I said, no, I don't write about certain genres. I write about whatever I want to. And so I feel like I can be free to do that. And so this book that's coming up, y'all, is called Passing the Pearls. And it's a multi-author book. It's amazing. I'm super excited about it. I cannot wait because it is sharing stories about our grandmother. And y'all, if y'all have watched me before talk about my grandmother, she was such an amazing, amazing human. And I feel so much gratitude that I was privileged to have her as my grandmother. And so you have stories about that, about your grandmother, then I'm inviting you to come into this container. It's going to be amazing because I believe that the stories are going to help to uplift the world, because people need to read beautiful stories. I don't know about y'all, but every time I open Google, it's some crazy crap about somebody done died, somebody done got shot, the police done killed somebody. I mean, just all kinds of stupid stuff. And I'm tired of it. I don't know about you guys. So I wanted to produce something to bring to the world that's going to help people to just feel good. Just feel good. Okay? So I'm bringing that to the world. And if that's something that you're interested in, that you have a story about your grandmother that you would love to share, 1,000 to 3,000 words, I'm looking for. So that's easy to do. If you're a writer, that's easy. But if you're not a writer, then it might be a little bit harder. However, it can be done. It can be done. All right. So I'm super excited about this because I get to help people to bring their stories to life. I get to connect people to their stories and then connect those stories to the planet. So that is super excited for me. And if you are also wanting to share your story, to write your book, I would advise you to reach out to me as well. Comment below. We can talk about it and see if you're ready. That's how that goes. see if we're fit. But anyway, I'm super excited about leaving that behind. And what does that look like? For me, it looked like doing some things that I might have would have put off, till tomorrow, next week, another day, because truly tomorrow is another day. And that takes the pressure off you when you're struggling to do something in one day, especially if you're having, like um, all kinds of obstacles and blocks thrown at you, then a lot of times you'll be at this place where you say, oh, tomorrow's another day. And sometimes we have to do that because that's what we need to do, because we're not in the energy to get whatever it is that we're getting done that day. Now that I honor. However, those days when, I'm just not doing anything because I just want to procrastinate or, whatever is the reason that's in your head that keeps you to doing that. That's the thing for me. It's like, okay, this is what's in my head that's keeping me from moving forward, keeping me from doing that. And sometimes it's not even what you think. Sometimes it's things that, maybe you went through as a child, or in your marriage, or whatever different circumstances that you've been through that sets your mind in the place where you don't think you can do this thing. And so that's what it looks like for me. So for me, I'm stepping forward, and stepping into a balanced divine feminine and masculine, and that is what I've strived to do over this last year. That is what I was doing, is stepping into that place and integrating those parts of me and integrating those shadows that are on the outside, keeping me playing small and keeping me from stepping into my divinity and stepping into all of who I am and who I see myself and where I see myself. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me, I have been visioning all my life, and I didn't realize that that was what I was doing. I was visioning, I was creating. And you can do that as well. So now I've been studying I read a lot of Wayne Dyer, and I loved him. And I've been studying a lot of Neville Goddard and some of the other ones. And I actually also um, have been really, really diving deep into myself and into connecting to me and all of me and what it is that I desire to do, and really taking time to create my reality, if that makes sense. So I'm encouraging you as well to do that as well. Create your reality. If it's something that you desire to do it. I just read a post about a young lady. She said that her husband had just quit his good paying job to support her and grow their business. I think that's amazing. I think it's amazing because that had to take a lot of courage, and he had to step completely out of fear, because, we know that, if you have somebody that is working and supporting while you're building your business, it makes it so much easier for you, but it's not saying that it's not going to be easy for them. I'm hoping that they set it up, so that it works, where they have, so much income and all that stuff already, because that takes the stress off of you. Because what happens is when you don't have your needs met, it it creates a root chakra imbalance. It creates a root chakra imbalance, and that causes you to be completely and totally out of alignment. And you have this anxious energy going on where people can see it and they can feel it. You know what I mean? And so it's repelling. It doesn't attract people; it repels. Trust me, I know. So you basically want to make sure that you are staying in the energy of abundance, because that really is what it is. When you get in that energy of lack, and your root chakra is completely and totally out of balance, and you're having pain, and you're having, you're depressed, and you're having all these issues and stuff going on within yourself, you know. So in that, I want to thank you for joining me. I want to thank you for joining me. And I will see you again later on in the week. More than likely, it will be Tuesday, maybe Monday. But anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. I wanted to share also that I have a few different ways that you can work with me. I have a do it yourself class for self publishing. If that's something that you are interested in and you were looking at trying to find a class that's pretty reasonable. I mean, I think it's under $500. So it's pretty reasonable, but it's a do-it-yourself course. And you can get that. And then the other way you can work with me is you can write in a multi-author book, which Passing the Pearls is the first one. We're going to do another one. I'm thinking it's going to be called Vilified. So I'm working on that one as well. So just keep following me and see, as they come up, um, I'll be reaching out. So anyway, and then you can also write in a solo book if that's something that you're interested in as well. And then I'm going to create a group program because that is something I was thinking of as well, because that could help people to write their book, just to help them in a container um, with accountability, and to be able to be in a community, because that is always something that is good. Community is good. And a lot of times we don't have enough of them. So that's something that I'm putting together as well. So 4 different ways that you can work with me if you are interested in writing a book. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for joining me. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening. If it's evening for you, if it's night, if it's day, because you know what? People are all around the world, and I just love it. And I think that is the most amazing thing. So again, make sure that you decided what you were leaving in 2021 and that you stick with it. And I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions, not that shit. Because nobody ever sticks with those. I just make decisions. I don't even make resolutions anymore. I stopped that probably about 15 years ago when I realized it just didn't work. It's just another something to keep you full of anxiety. So I'm not interested in anything like that. So just make decisions for the new year and just step into it. And then the other thing is too, I decided that I'm not going to look at other people, as far as comparison, because everybody's on their journey and everybody's in different places, and everybody's different. Because for me, my human design is reflector. So I'm way different than most people. so, so I know that. I know this and I recognize and I have embodied all of that, and I embodied that, being a medicine woman and having the medicine for people, and being able to hold space for people is important in this area as well. So I'm super excited, that I was able to get that type of training and that type of space and be able to do that for people. So if you're interested in joining me in Passing the Pearls, which is my book about our grandmothers and honoring our ancestors, reach out to me or send me a DM or a comment below the video, and I'll circle back and reach out to you this week. So again, thank you so much for joining, and I hope that your day, everything, is magical, because that is what I'm calling in as well. I'm calling in the magic. So if you are looking for magic, call in the magic, and let's go into 2022 with the magic. Let's do it. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that your day is magical and that your week is magical and that your Monday is good, because people don't like Mondays. Alrighty, so take care. Bye now. All right, let me do that.